On the clock now, it's the Falcons. Okay, here we go. The Jets now on the clock. All right, it's the Panthers now on the clock. Okay, it's the Saints now on the clock. All right, the Ravens are now on the clock. All right, next up, the Bucks are on the clock. The Jaguars are up now. Let's see what direction they go in.
This player's development trait is hidden. Put him in your lineup and evaluate him on the field to unlock his true. This is the player card. Here you can see your strengths.
today. From Bank of America Stadium in
Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. As we get a peek at Matt Ryan, a man who's been in the league since back in 2008.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
7 yards, the pickup there. From the 40 now on second down, Ryan. These guys hooking up right away here, Charles. 2 plays, both passes in his direction, and both catches.
And in our time together, have we not seen the tight end position continue to develop in the passing game? You know, at some point, we may not call them tight ends anymore. We may have to come up with an entirely different way of designating that position and what they do on the field. Because when I hear tight end, I think of the old school, hand in the dirt, blocking on the line of scrimmage. These guys are much more receiver than they are guys who are going to move in the passing, in the running game.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. A give to Jones. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 31. On third down, here's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
On second down now, it's Jones, and he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. Now Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. The kick by Sanders is good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit. So every point is precious.
So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll have Lamar Jackson calling the shots, the former Heisman Trophy winner from Louisville.
Let's face it, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie free agent or a 15-year vet. Guiding a team to victory on the road in the playoffs, that's no small feat. And it's going to be really important for him to play mistake-free football. But equally important, create some big plays as well to give his team confidence that they can win. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Off the option, here's Etienne. And for Forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Ryan. This is Fant on the short completion. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. They'll run it with Jones. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. From the 38, Ryan setting up the screen here. Aaron Jones. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Well, so much for bluffing the defensive line into thinking that they were going to be able to get to the quarterback. Instead, they sniffed out the screen pass and made a really nice play for lost yardage.
Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. This is Fant on the short completion.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Play action. It's Ryan. That'll be caught. It's caught. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
2nd down and goal. Ryan. He's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Alex Highsmith. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. On 3rd and goal, Ryan. This is caught. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a 4th down.
Sanders' kick is good. And they're able to double their lead in this 1st half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A handoff for Etienne. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. Second down at 7. Play action. It's Jackson. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. They'll run with Etienne, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he'll punt it away for the second time. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Meanwhile, Ryan's throw into the hands of Fant. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Now Ryan. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. On 2nd and 10, Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Looking left sideline, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, Jackson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Jackson now. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. He'll drop it underneath to White. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. We now proceed to the start of the second half. One of these 2 teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room, But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now a 2nd down and 6. And now Jackson will look to throw it. He'll get that out to the flat to White. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 3rd down. A give, it's ETN off the option. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Off the option, here's ETN. And after the nice stiff arm, the next wave swarms in quickly for the stop. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And they'll go again with ETN. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now Jackson. This is White on the screen. So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Falcons are an extra point away from moving out in front. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
From the 31, Ryan. This is the tight end Fant.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of the quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. On 3rd down, Ryan. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Adams. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. And we're back now in Charlotte. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's Jackson to throw. Slings it to Anderson, and it's complete. The tight end has it. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now Ryan on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sack. The Panthers on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and a mile. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. First down and more for Jackson. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A give, it's ETN off the option. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 41-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Quinnen Williams able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on first down, Ryan. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A solid stiff arm. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this a very important drive leading to the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one, and now look at him go. The 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Travis Etienne. 67 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Lockett the return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. On first down, Ryan. He'll get this one to Cobb, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw again on second down. Ryan, he gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Able to find Jones, and he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Throwing now is Ryan. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here we go, it's Ryan on 4th down. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, their playoff run may end right here. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. Off the option, here's Etienne. Fighting his way through contact. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they'll indeed take a knee. They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs. And losing in this wild card round, you know, they've got something to build on, though, for next year, but I don't know if they want to hear that right now.
Maybe not at the moment. But once they get away from it a little bit and they get into their off-season program, they'll start to talk about that. And I like how you framed it, building blocks, you know, building this program up. And one of my favorite coaches always talks about brick by brick.
The Steelers are now on the clock. On the clock now, the Ravens. It's the Cowboys now on the clock. Wait a minute here. Yep, they just traded the pick away. Okay, here we go. The Colts now on the clock. The Bucks on the clock now. Let's see who they have their eye on. Okay, here we go. The Vikings on the clock now. The Saints are now on the clock. All right, on the clock now, the Cowboys. The Buccaneers are on the clock now.